Hello everyone, I am back with an update on the cube. We got to do our first draft of the cube last weekend, so a couple days ago, and it was a lot of fun. People really enjoyed it, and it was just good vibes all around. And I got to play with some really strong players, some very, very strong players that did some things with this cube that I did not know were possible, which was very funny. But I've also made some changes. It was a 6-person draft. Black was incredibly open, and even with black being super open, the player that was on Jameer, I felt like that deck stacked up against the other archetypes in the environment just really was not able to keep up on just like a card quality level. I really loved the thematic idea of having Jameer be ninjas, but like a lot of those cards just did not see play because they were just all in his sideboard because they just did not stack up to some of the other cards that you would see. So I've redone the Jameer archetype. It is now graveyard artifacts, kind of just graveyard, but really a lot of artifacts now. Here we can just run through some of them. One of them just immediately in the 1-drop is retrofitted transmogrant. And by and large, the numbers will look a little different. White lost a lot of cards. I cut like 10 white cards, I think. I wanted to have more blue, and I felt that white was a little too strong. Now I've removed some of the just base really strong white cards, and now the Boros legends are stronger with Flage. Joshua I think is fine. I think Flage is really the big offender here. We still have 4th Aerlingus in here, which I played in my deck. It was my, I think, pack 2, pick 1. I think it was my first pick in my second pack. My first pick of my first pack was Sentinel of the Nameless City. I don't think there were any fetches because I usually just take a fetch first instead of a bomb, but I saw this card. This is like my favorite card in the cube. I did get absolutely clapped in the cube. I went 0 and 2. I got whopped. I played against Selesnya kind of equipment, kind of enchantments. It was just like every single turn 3 was Kutzel coming down with Rancor on it the next turn, and that was really backbreaking for me. I could not come back from that. Also a little bit of change is Golgari. I've removed the food theme quite a bit. Like there's still a little bit like Savvy Hunter, but I also think Savvy Hunter just has it built in where you can get this engine going. Grim Flare I just really love as a 2-drop that becomes a 4/4 with Trample eventually, while also giving you card selection with Surveil. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Varls is a card that I'm kind of experimenting with right now about if this is really going to work. I like it because there are some really juicy targets for this. Like if you can scavenge a, where is it? Cityscape Leveler, that's 8 counters. Waterfall Primus is also 8. Endray's Forerunners. I mean, we have Primetime in here now because I feel like green also kind of needed a facelift, or at least a power lift to have like a big card to work towards. And we did kind of go over a line that I didn't want to do, which is putting in tutors. Technically the tutors are like, I don't know if really people would call them tutors, but Entomb and Violent Tumor, I mean, maybe to some people they're not technically tutors, but they're basically tutors in the sense that it goes to a spot in a zone of your play that you can then interact with consistently. It's like tutoring to your hand, but just tutoring to your graveyard. So we have Entomb, we have Violent Tumor. Violent Tumor is probably the one that's going to be more likely to stay. If it's too powerful, maybe I'll cut Entomb. But we have some better reanimation targets. We have Primetime, Waterfall Primus, Primetime. Wow, I really messed that up. And then we also just have some really nice black artifact creatures that'll do some really cool things. This is just a general kind of spotlight running through real quick. I actually really like Arcbound Condor. And then we just have some more general artifact whatnot. And we can go to the legends here. Baleful Strix stayed because, I mean, artifact creature. It's also just Baleful Strix. Like, come on, this card's fantastic. Golbez is the legend that I'm super excited about. Being able to recur cards is really nice. Giving card selection on all your artifacts entering is really nice too. There's even a strategy that I drafted where I got him and Brago, and that was pretty cool. That felt like a cool deck. I feel like one thing that I really enjoy about this compared to the ninjas is that this works really well in 3 colors compared to the ninjas. Like, I feel like you can do Esper Blink with these artifacts. You can do Grixis Sacrifice. Honestly, even like Sultai has some pretty good artifact cards. So like, I feel like this works a little bit better within the landscape of the cube, which is something you're always trying to, I think, do as a cube curator. This is a card that I'm also kind of fringe on, the Cyber Controller. I feel like just whiffing on this would feel really bad as just like a 3/3 Anthem, especially if you're paying like a good amount of mana for it. But it is also modular. The double blue pip is also maybe not fantastic. Gyruda is also still here. I'm gonna keep trying to make Gyruda work. I definitely curated the black creature list more so that like all these are 6 drops, so they'd be targetable. Also, Prime Time is targetable with Gyruda. This is targetable, this is targetable, this is also targetable. So like there are some really good hits off of Gyruda. And even if it were to be like a 4-drop, like I think these are pretty solid. They're maybe not like game breaking or game winning, but like I don't know. Azure Fleet Admiral could be a really big swing. Thankfully, Avenging Hunter is 5. I did not want that to happen. Kroxa also made it in. I'm trying to think what other gold cards have changed. Kroxa I liked also with the Artifact Graveyard strategy because it's a card that can escape, and also the synergy with Alesha is ridiculous. If you've never played these two, it is very oppressive in limited. It is hard. It is hard to come back from. What else? I think that's it. Yeah. So we're just gonna get into a draft and we'll see how it goes. I am gonna do it on Draftomancer because cool thing, I can share the seed of this session and you can draft along with me. Let me know what changes you may make. I am going to put a timer on myself because whenever I did like even just a brief kind of run through a couple days ago, I was taking way too long, but let's get into it. Okay, I do like Flooded Strand, Smuggler's Copter. This is really honestly a super weak pack. I do really like Smuggler's Copter. We'll just take that. It's pretty open. Okay, Fiery Confluence stands out to me. If this was actually pickable as Cogwork Librarian, this would also be feasible. But for me, it's probably one of these 3. I think Fiery Confluence makes the most sense, though. I do feel like Go Wide is still viable, and Fiery Confluence clears a lot of the problem board that we get. Saheeli seems good with Smuggler's Copter. Or I could take the Windswept Heath. My gut says Saheeli. We know we're likely going to be in red, just with Fiery Confluence, at least splashing it. Okay, Carnage Interpreter is another card I really enjoy. Talisman of Indulgence is good, just as a mana rock. Trigger Saheeli. I wonder if Carnage Interpreter comes back. This is also like filling graveyard with whatnots. Let's take the Carnage Interpreter. Maybe the Rock Wheels. Okay. Ooh. Do we have? Well, we kind of don't have reanimation stuff. I mean, okay. This is like I didn't think about this though. With Artifact Creature, this becomes an Artifact Creature once we crew it. So this would get even bigger. Like 5/5 Flying Menace, which we can crew with these, seems like really solid. I don't know if I want to pick this now though, or if I think it'll wheel. I'm just gonna take the Ornithopter, I think. I hope Emotech comes back. If he doesn't, that's on me. Okay, Golbez. I mean, we're kind of doing like Grixis with our hybrid mana. Disciple of the Vault is also very tempting. It looks like we're going in black, maybe. Or at least we have to see what's coming back. I think I'm just going to take Golbez, though. I'd probably just rather play this. No, if we get Skull Clamp, no, let's do Disciple of the Vault. Disciple of the Vault's so busted. Okay, Arc Lightning is decent removal. Yeah, let's take Arc Lightning. I do not like this pack. I mean, obviously I'd take Cogwork here, but Cogwork wouldn't be here. I think just get Probe is probably correct. We're still like pretty much just Rakdos. Okay. Gosh, what else was in this pack? I'm already forgetting. This was pretty bad. It was like the Windswept Teeth was the other thing I was thinking, right? I think the next pack was a little better. What did I want to wheel? I think it was Emotech. I think we just take the rock. Yeah. Yeah, this was the pack with Emotech. Okay. So that means someone else is taking black for sure. This just gets a tap land. Is there really any synergy we're gonna get with this though? Not that I can think of. We're technically just still Rakdos. Let's just take the shock. May not get played, but oh, I completely got my packs flipped. Well, cool. Let's just take this in case we want to go white, and we'll take. Whoops. Okay, this is a better pack already. Ashnod's Altar can do some pretty cool things for us. Maybe? Wait, no. What am I saying? No, we need like an artifact sack outlet. We need Umbral Collar Zealot. I think that's the edge sack outlet. And Flame of Aenor is... Do we have a wizard to help get that extra boost? I don't think we do. Yeah, we do not. Obsessive Pursuit is also pretty solid. Or Permanent Sacrificed. I would love to see a Skull Clamp. That would be so sick. I don't know. I'm thinking either Suplex or General Plunderer. I think this may come back though. Let's take Obsessive Pursuit. It's a way to guarantee to get an artifact every turn, which seems good. Like, that is a ton of affinity for this. Okay, Psymaster Thopterus is also seems very good here. Granted, we only have 2 artifacts in our deck to trigger this. Let me just, like, pick this up now. No, this is a wheel for sure, actually. People aren't in artifact. Actually, what am I saying? Aether Spellbomb staring me in the face. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Y'all gotta lock in. Bitter Triumph could be good. I think it's probably the best. I think it's one of the best removal spells, at least for black. Okay, Tormod's Crypt. Ooh, we don't have a fetch. Oh, we don't have any fetches. We actually definitely need fixing. We definitely need some like the black-red lands. I think it's either Thundering or Tormod's Crypt. But blue actually doesn't really help us. I think we just take Tormod's Crypt. This card is insane. This is a card that I added to the cube. It's super good. Yeah, let's just take Crypt here. It's a cheerio. Ooh, Signal Pest. This is a card I'm still deciding if I like or not. It's good with like cheating unearth triggers, but I don't know. Like, am I really? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Mayhem Devil could be really good with clues and with sacrificing these to something. If we get Umbral Collar Zealot. Okay, we got Arid Mesa. That is definitely what we should take, and it is what we're gonna take. As much as I want the Pyrite Spellbomb, we need these. Okay, Golem Foundry. We have two Cheerios. I guess we didn't see Golbez Wheel. Golbez would have been a way to recur them. I think we just take Cryogen Relic. Oh, there's Umbral Collar Zealot. That is actually massive. That was pick 8 too. That was like our maximum chance not to get it. Definitely taking Expressive Iteration. I don't know what that card is still doing this pack. I think we take this. Let's mix a treasure. Breaches is just so versatile. We're not going to be casting that many instants and sorceries, right? We have 1 instant and, well, we have 5. You gonna play all of them though? I don't think so. Just take breaches. Okay, we're just gonna take this because this card's busted. I don't know why Flage is still here, dude. Like, what is going on? Okay, Pirates Fall Bomb. They just keep coming. Alright, pack 3. I don't think we're doing Cyber Controller. Like, I'm in this archetype and I don't want to take him. I don't know, I just feel like we're definitely just splashing blue with our like 2, well, 3 blue spells. I do like the idea of making this. I think we may just take Rapacious Guest. I mean, I really like Cecil too. It's like LSV's advice is you just take the cheaper card. And this is a 1 mana 2/3 Death Touch, and this is a 3 mana 2/2 Menace. I don't know, man. Or maybe we just, we have 1, 2, 3. I mean, 4, kind of. Maybe we just take Cut Down. I don't know. I need to actually look at the cube list and see what doesn't get killed by Cut Down. If I can find it, there we are. Let's take Blood Crypt. Okay, Grim Lavamancer is Scalding Tarn. Oh, now we're getting all the red fetches. Guess we only have 1 target though, so does it really make sense to go for 2? We're really not that far in blue. I'm tempted to take Grim Lavamancer. I feel like it's so good. Oh gosh. See, this is why like I want to do like Jund Sacrifice, Jund Artifact Sacrifice, or even 4 color, no white. Okay, Thoughtseize is good for Disruption. This is a card that I'm putting in and I'm kind of curious if it'll stay. I like that it's a 1-drop. I like that it can go in any deck, and I like that it basically gives you a poor man's Brainstorm. But I don't know. We'll see. I think we're just going to take the Thoughtseize, though. I think that's where my heart's at. I don't know where my heart's at for this one. Probably the Mechanist or Combat Courier. Because we have... we have a Sack Outlet for the clues and Umbral Collar Zealot. Which we can then make a ton with Obsessive Pursuit. We can make some with Obsessive Pursuit. Wow, I cannot speak. I love the idea of making copies of Valkyrie Aerial Unit from Clues with Saheeli. That seems so sick. Don't think we're playing Breaches. TBH. I think we just take Combat Courier though. Call me crazy, I really like a low curve. Okay, a Braid. Pianalar. Swords is so good. Why is it still here? Why is Pick 6 pack 3? Oh, Noah, I'm so sorry. I was wrong about Swords, man. I don't know why I was such a big hater. I mean, it's not as good in Commander, and I think that's why I didn't like it, but no, Swords is a great removal. I don't know. I don't really want another 4-drop. Let's just take a Braid. Okay, Cloud Key? Question mark? I mean, Dubious Delicacy. This is what I swapped out for food. It's easier to cast. It's still instant speed. It's not necessarily a kill spell, but everything usually is low enough where this dies, and then it also gives you an artifact you can sacrifice and drain. It seems very good. Or at least better than Murder. I don't know. Maybe Murder's just been outclassed. I just like the art. Let's say Cloud Q. May not play it. I don't know, maybe I'm okay taking like 1 big spell. It can always be sideboarded. Wow, it came back. But I guess I may be the only person in black. I feel like black has generally been pretty open. Okay, it's again Clockwork Percussionist or Phantom Train. Do we have... We only have the one sack outlet, correct? Yes. Let's take the Phantom Train. I don't take it enough, and it's good if we... Ooh. Liquid Metal Torque, perchance? I love Liquid Metal Torque. I don't know. You're all kind of whatever. Okay, Mechanist came back. We're probably not playing it. Put this here. Oh, Dubious Delicacy too. We got a pretty nice deck. The cuts are going to be difficult for me. Do we really need Pyrite Spellbomb? We didn't get Golbez, so like these low cost like recur pieces, probably not. I do think we keep Aether Spellbomb though. Aether Spellbomb is just so good. I don't think we need Cloud Key. I mean, Cloud Key is going to give us a lot of value because we just name Artifact. Like everything's an artifact. Do we need Mayhem Devil? I mean, I kind of feel like yes. I mean, we have Disciple of Vault. I don't think we need both. Oh my gosh, I really wish I'd gotten Golbez. That would have been really good with the... I totally messed it up, man. It's insane how much better than Viscera Seer this card is. Surveilling is so huge. It's one extra mana, yes, but I think it's absolutely worth it. That's just my 2 cents. Honestly, let's cut this. Honestly, let's cut Phantom Train. I do really like Carnage Interpreter, and it's really easy to cast within our mana base. I feel like we definitely have enough running to make sure Saheeli is online. We just have some really good copy targets too. Like honestly, even just copying Smuggler's Copter seems huge. Do we need to take some of these ones out? I do not like getting rid of these. I guess we don't have Emery though. That makes these a little worse. I am curious if there's like, if I put a Storm card in the deck or in the cube with, I don't think you can blink. Oh no, you can't. I was gonna say if you had a way to blink Emery repeatedly, you could then keep casting the 0 drops from your graveyard and sacrificing them. You'd have to like have something that would like sacrifice and like untap her though, which I don't think there's anything that can do that. There probably is, but it'd be way too broken for what I'm trying to, for the pattern I'm trying to get here. I think we just get rid of the Mechanist. I don't know, it's tough. Are we really going to be dealing that much combat damage? Like we do have Smuggler's Copter, which will get in there. I don't know. Maybe we cut this. I mean, we'll have Menace too, possibly. I feel like this is maybe okay where we're at here. Let's put us at 40. We get 13 lands. We have 1 Talisman. Our lands are pretty abysmal. Our 1 blue source is Shaven Reef. Yeah, I think that'd be a little sketch, but you know, by and large, I think this deck is fine. We have an insane sideboard with some of these cards that the bots passed, but hey, that's just Draftomancer sometimes. Let me know what you got with your seed of the cube draft. I'm really excited to know what people got and what kind of cool new cards that they're excited about. Of course, if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them down in the comments. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.